All right, now the sound should work. I guess I'll go over everything I just did. All right. Got Cal Ripken Jr. here, Ben Baller Project 2020 edition. Obviously, it's break 300. We'll rub him on the box when we get him out of the thing. What I was saying is, because it is break 300, I was going to do something special here and give away these 3 cards at the end of the break. It doesn't matter if you hit or not in the break. The 30 spots that are in here will be put in the random, one time for each card. We got Andy Young patch from last year, Jose Berrios, and a Dane Dunning RPA from last year, so we will run those. I was going to say, well, I was trying to fix a bunch of stuff, so I guess that's what happens whenever I got a unprimary account. It just jacked everything up when it came to importing, exporting my sources and stuff, so I apologize for that. I was going to say, obviously, this is a case of Diamond Kings. I'll just open it here. So everybody knows it's a fresh case. I didn't like buying 12 boxes to make a case. Straight from Panini. Just 12 Diamond Kings, going to be 8 cards per pack, 12 packs per box. So get them all out. Put them over here to the side. The same break we had the other night. Oh my God. They really jam them in here. Pulling mystery boxes out. I should have taken the last couple out. Absolute stack there. Empty case. Good luck to everybody that's in the break. I was going to say, give all the boxes a nice rub by my man Cal Ripken, as we always do, the Charm City Ben Baller Project 20 edition. Maybe just a little light tap on some of the boxes. Get the sides over there, sides over there. Good luck to everybody that's in the break. Get into the first box here. It says you can find 2 autographs or memorabilia, but all the checklist says 1 autograph, 1 memorabilia. So hopefully we're lucky enough to keep that. Let's say get into the first box here. Do 4 packs at a time, like we did the other night, and get rolling. It's really unfortunate, like I said, that we couldn't do it on Facebook, but it is what it is. Hopefully everybody that needs to see it understands to go to Facebook or Twitch. I do have a company Twitch created. I got to make that one of the accounts to link it here. I was going to say, so I'll get all that fixed this week, and we'll start streaming on all 3. We have Corbin Burns to start us out, Miguel Cabrera, Ronald Acuna Jr., Ryan Sandberg, O'Neal Cruz, Trainer, Modern Strokes on the Jose Abreu, Jake Cousins, Bo Bichette, Satchel Paige, Kirby Puckett, Brian Hayes, Reed Detmers, Larry Doby, Wander Franco, Gallery of the Stars, AJ Alexi, Donaldson, Koufax, Blackman, Hubble, TJ Friedel. I have Jonathan India on the memorabilia going to the Reds. Let's say once again, the Reds starting out hot in the Diamond Kings. See, I don't think Kyle Wellman took them this time. It was actually Eric Sandquist grabbing the Reds this time around. We'll see if they stay hot, but Jonathan India starting us off. Modern Strokes, Seager, Acevedo, Swell, Crawford, Devers, Alexander, Tyler McGill, Castellanos, Aficionado, O'Neal Cruz, and Duvall. Wander for the Rays and John Cullison. We still have one more break up. It is a football break. As well as tomorrow I'll post a full case of Bowman 2022 regular hobby boxes. See how that goes, and probably put up a mixer with some different product in there for baseball. Got Frank Thomas, Trevor Story, Semyon Hendricks, Chase McCormick, Yadier Molina on the gray border going to the Cardinals. Cardinals belong to Terry Shoop. Part of the... No, I don't think they belong to Terry Shoop. It does belong to Terry Shoop in this. Let's say, I think part of the teams he closed up. We got Jonathan India, Elegance, Kevin Smith, Nolan Ryan, Lewis, Collins, Mullins, Otto Lopez. We're going to have Cale Raleigh on the first autograph of the case going to the Mariners. The Mariners belong to Kevin Claybo on the Cal Raleigh. We have Maestro's Marcus Semien, Lars Nootbaar on the rookie card, Suttles, Lowe, Ramirez, Greenberg, Hans Kraus, Lou Gehrig, Artis Pallet on the Ryan Sandberg, Jarren Duran, Kershaw, Larson, Bellinger, Erskine, Tony Centellion, Otani, Gallery of the Stars, Bellinger, and Andre Jackson. And that's nice. What product did you get a 101 Soto in? Got Ken Griffey Jr., Musial, Merrifield, Mantle, Christian Yelich, and it looks like the plum is a little damaged down here going to the Brewers. So, I mean, it's definitely not a little damaged. It's pretty bad damaged. See if I can slide it into a 55 point and not have it flare up too bad. It looks like that's going to the Brewers and Joe Schuler on the Christian Yelich. Unfortunately, like I said, the bottom is damaged. Got Bregman, Lou Gehrig on the Art of Hitting, Joe Ryan, Goldschmidt, Banks, Seager, Alston, Glenn Otto. We have Eddie Starkey, the Brooklyn Dodgers on the gray border. Going to Steve Samiego, if I'm not mistaken. Grab the Dodgers again. We have Maestros, Mazika, Bieber, Alvarez, Wagner, Abreu, Kowar, Ty Cobb, Salvador Perez on the aficionado. We have Drew Ellis, Vladimir Guerrero, Lindor, Scherzer, Crawford. Artist proof, 41 out of 49, Seth Beer. Oh, just the base Chronicles card. Going to the Diamondbacks. The D-backs belong to Terry Shoop. Trevor Hoffman, Artist Palette on the Donaldson and Sapucky. So that's the first hobby box out of the way. Box. Let's get rolling here. Good luck to everybody in this box. Yeah, so with Facebook too, like I know there's a lot of people messaging me, not a lot, like 3 or 4 saying, hey, like I see the post an update or the post updated and then deleted my name or whatever else. Yeah, that's a Facebook issue. I don't know what's going on. Every time I try to edit a post, it doesn't always stick. In the sense of, like, I'll edit it, I'll add a name, and then it doesn't stay there. Which, like, causes problems, right? Because then people think teams are open that aren't open. And I got to double check and make sure they're not claimed. We have Alex Rodriguez, Fernando Tatis Jr., Guerrero Jr., Lindor, Otto Lopez, Brian Reynolds, the Art of Hitting, Honus Wagner, Joe Ryan, Cool Papa Bell, Votto, Bogarts, Keller, Chase McCormick. We have Hans Krause. The gray border going to the Philadelphia Phillies. Phillies belong to Anthony Bacon. We have Maestro, Tris Speaker, Mazika, Cal Ripken, Gwynn, Rosarena, Maris, Krause. And we have Brandon Marsh for the Angels on the DK signatures. Going to Brett. On the Angels, getting himself the bearded wonder, Brandon Marsh. Gallery of the Stars, Luis Robert, Cal Raleigh. For the Mariners, Trout, Sisler, Buxton, Rodriguez, Tony Santillan. Bumgarner, Modern Strokes, Reynolds, and Sapucki. Well, Renee, I tried to break soccer. I also tried to break basketball. I tried to break UFC. And the soccer, I literally had to give it away. I actually ran the soccer rate at an $80 loss because nobody got into it. I had to give away half the break. I still have 5 boxes of Prism Soccer from the EPL. I would love to break soccer. I'm probably, like I said, I made a What's Not account. That's probably where I'll try to break soccer. I can get a ton of soccer for a decent price. I just, like, nobody wanted to break it. I mean, I had 15 or 16 people say they're interested in UFC, and I sold 3 spots when I posted it 3 times. We got Bo Bichette, Satchel Paige, Puckett, Hayes, and I was cheaper than everybody else that was snap filling. We got Jackson Kowar, Riley Adams for the Washington Nationals. So actually, I have 6 boxes of UFC Prism just sitting on the back shelf back there with the 5 boxes of EPL Prism. We have Harm Killebrew, or maybe it's 4 boxes. I think we broke 2. We've got Jose Siri, Donaldson, Blackman, Koufax, Hubble, Zerpa, Ty France, Gallery of the Stars, Soto, Myers, Swell, Crawford, Devers, Alexander, Wander Franco, Joe Jackson, Whit Merrifield, Martin, Strokes, Dykman, Scherzer, Crawford, Bieber, Alvarez, McGill. I have Jersey Kings, Tim Anderson for the White Sox. Going to Robbie Coleman. TA7 memorabilia. Nice Jersey Kings hit. Slap him in the back for right now. Max Scherzer, Artist Palette, and Ellie Morgan. Yeah, I know, brother. I'm not saying this anything against you. I know you like soccer. Trust me. I don't know a lot about the EPL. Like, I would have loved to get Bundesliga. Anything that's Topps based, I can get it a whole case of it every single time it releases. And I'd love to break it. Just have to get the group to the point where it can be broken. All right, now you're asking for too much, John. It's actually really hard to get like into the trading card games distributors when it comes to getting like Magic and Pokemon and stuff. It's like more competitive than sports cards. We got Bryce Harper, Stroman, Cronin, Arenado, O'Neal Cruz, Ichiro, Aficionado Ichiro, Strider, Wagner, Goldschmidt, Abreu, Banks, TJ Friedel, Roy Campanella, Aficionado, Ossie Albies, Jackson, Roush, Baez, Altuve, Harnett, Glenn Otto, Nola, Wander Franco Elegance. We're going to have Kyle Muller, Chaz Chisholm, Stanky, Eddie Murray, Freddie Freeman, Matt Brash going to Seattle on the plum, and Kevin Clabo for the Mariners. Buck Leonard, Yadier Molina, and Mike Bauman. The big pull in this product is... I'll show you in 1 second. So everyone knows what we're hunting for. Let me grab them real quick. So the two of the case hits, there is 2 other case hits, but 2 of the case hits are Auroras, which is a Mike Trout Aurora from the last case, and then the Downtown Nick Castellanos. So these were the 2 case hits last time. I'm not saying there's going to be 2 case hits, but that's 2 of the chases, and there's 2 other ones they came out with this year as well. So that's the second hobby box down, by the way. But those are the 2 things, like 2 of the things that are being chased, as well as obviously the autographs. But like that Mike Trout's probably a couple $100 card. I would assume the Downtown Castellanos is probably on the lower end of the downtowns. There's a couple Ohtani downtowns. There's a few other players too. But I would assume the Castellanos, just because he's not a red anymore, it's a little bit lower. There has not been any Padres yet. We have Corbin Burns, Miguel Cabrera, Acuna, Serpa, Jackson Kowar. We have an RPA 17 out of 25, Kevin Smith, going to the Toronto Blue Jays. Crowded infield up in Toronto, though, so we will see how that bodes for Kevin Smith. But a nice 17 out of 25. One of the Blue Jays, and John Williams. Asking for Yu-Gi-Oh! Breaks and then gets himself a Kevin Smith. Kyle Lewis, Lowe, Musial, Merrifield, Mantle, Gavin Sheets, Wander Franco, Yadier Molina, Modern Strokes, Harper, Dykeman, Seager, Alston, Griffey Jr., Brash, Neer, Randy Johnson, Ty Cobb, The Art of Hitting, Aaron Ashby, Paul Goldschmidt, Abreu, Ernie Banks, De La Cruz, Wong, Bryant, Bogarts, Maestros, and Seabold. It's also really weird to me, like, how much the price in soccer's dropped in general compared to what it was last year. Like, I get it was a lot of first products in soccer last year, but soccer just went going. So he was supposed to come tonight. That's the biggest reason I went to the game. Was what the rumors were. That's what all the like insiders were saying. But apparently he'll come sometime this week is when he's supposed to come up. I'm assuming they're going to bring him up on a homestand. I mean, he's supposed to be the Lord and Savior of the Orioles. So we'll see. Rosarena, Maris, Cool Papa Bell, Luke Williams, Gonzalez, Soto, Ivan Rodriguez, Hazley, another Pudge, Ripken, Gwynn, Fradel, Detmers. We got Jose Ramirez on the memorabilia going to the Guardians, and Trey Burton. Ramirez has been hitting lights out this year so far. But I would assume Rutschman comes up this week, but there's no guarantee, obviously, because I thought he was coming up tonight. That's why I went to the game. It's actually kind of salty. No Aaron Judge, no Ryan Mountcastle, no Rutschman. We're going to have Modern Strokes, Aaron Judge, Lars Nootbaar, Kershaw, Larson, Bellinger, Santillan, Krause, Machado, Maestros, Garrett Cole, Bowman, Ruth, Guerrero Jr., Sandberg, Otto, O'Neill Cruz, Tony Santillan on the gray border going to the Reds. Ronald Acuna Jr. Artist Palette and Jose Siri. Yeah, I mean, he's not a bad stash for a catcher, being that there's not a lot of catchers that hit, assuming he comes up and plays well, but it's no guarantee either. I'll tell you what, though, the Orioles moving back the left field wall is about the dumbest thing I've ever seen in professional sports, if I'm being honest. We're going to have Shane Bieber, Yordan Alvarez, Wagner, Seth Beer. And then we're going to have a plum, Jake McCarthy going to the Diamondbacks. Like, the left field wall is like 400 feet. It's so dumb. It looks stupid as hell, too, but whatever. Johnny Bench, aficionado Bob Feller. He threw absolute gas when he played for the Indians. Bays, Guerrero Jr., Scherzer, Crawford, Vidal Brujan, Cabrera. Shoeless Joe Jackson going to the White Sox and Robbie Coleman. I have Randy Rosarena on the artist palette. Riley Adams, Alex Rodriguez, Satish Jr., Lindor, Curtis Terry, Yepez, Mancini, Trevor Story on the Gallery of the Stars, Acevedo, Votto, Bogarts, Keller, Josiah Gray. We got artist proof. Ellie Morgan going to the Cleveland Guardians. 78 out of 99. Yeah, I was going to say, Evan Realmuto is good, too. I was going to say, another guy that's in a stacked lineup, so he's a lot of RBI chance. So that's the only bad thing about Adley Rutschman is he's not going to get a lot of chances to hit in runs. Got Jimmy Fox, Campanella, and Brandon Marsh to wrap up the box. Getting into the fourth box here. Like I said before, I do like that they numbered the artist proofs this year because before they weren't numbered last year, I'm pretty sure. Because I have a few of them and they're not numbered. Freddie Freeman, Roush, Baez, Yepez, Vidal Brujan. We have Sapucky for the New York Mets. On the gray border. The Art of Hitting, Jackie Robinson, Sapucky, Grover Alexander, Donaldson, Koufax, Migo, Friedel, Ty France, Aficionado, Marte, Lowe, Swell, Brandon Crawford, Devers, Lopez, McCormick, Joe Jackson, Elegant, Shohei Ohtani, Siri, Story, Semien, Hendricks, Santillan, Krause. We're going to have Babby Hartnett on the gray border. Yordan Alvarez, and Greg Deichmann. Oh, yeah, if it's a rotisserie league, it doesn't really hurt you that bad. I had really awful luck in my hockey head-to-head league. And then I had Bergeron and Marchand, and Marchand got suspended for him hitting Jari in the helmet or whatever, and then Bergeron got injured at the same time, so that hurt a lot. We got Page, Puckett, Brian Hayes, Luke Williams, Gonzalez, Nola, Matt Olson, Strider, Blackman, Hubble, Bichette, Detmers, Mike Piazza for the Mets on the plum. Going to Trey Burton. Got Leonard, Mookie Betts, Bowman, Stroman, Cronin, Arenado, Seth Beer, De La Cruz. We got Edward Cabrera on the 7/25 going to the Miami Marlins. Some pretty sick patches in there. Seven out of 25. The Marlins belong to Robert Sellers. We're going to get Aficionado, Mookie Betts, Contreras, Altuve, Hartnett, Bryce Harper, Edward Cabrera, and we have a downtown Vladimir Guerrero Jr. And I don't know if that is some stuff that can be wiped off. I'm pretty sure that's something that can be wiped off. Going to John Williams on the Vladdy Jr. Right, that's who has the Blue Jays. The plum and gray are not numbered, but it's 2 per hobby box on the gray and 1 per hobby box on the plum. Nice Vlad Guerrero Jr. for John, though. Sick hit, buddy. We have Ichiro, Artist Palette, Bryce Harper, and Mazika. The big thing about rotisserie, too, is picking up guys to help your roster on days other guys aren't playing. Like, especially like the back end of your roster, guys that are expendable or whatever, just to get extra stuff. Rosarena, Maris, Cool Papa Bell, Sheets, Wander Franco, Campanella, another Roy Campanella Elegance, Myers, Rodriguez, Ripken, Gwynn. And there we have Marcus Stroman. It's going to be 23 out of 49 going to the Chicago Cubs. Right, he's a Cubby now, right? He signed with the Cubs. Just put him to the side. Got Wander Franco too. Might as well sleeve and upload him and put him over there. Got Brian Reynolds, Maestros, Rodriguez, Jackson, Mike Trout, Sisler, Buxton, Wong, Brash, Bumgarner, Aaron Judge on the Modern Strokes, Joe Ryan, Chisholm Jr., Stanky, Murray, Gray, Curtis Terry. We're gonna have Christian Pache on the Artistic Endeavors. This is not a numbered card, but it is a patch autograph. Going to the Atlanta Braves. And the Braves belong to Robert Sellers. Got Jacob deGrom and Matt Vierling to wrap up that box. into the 5th hobby box of the case. Anybody see that guy from, can't remember what break group it was, where he tried to hide the Justin Fields redemption from National Treasure? What a piece of shit. Walter Alston, Ken Griffey Jr., Stan Musial, Nair, Sheets, Piazza, The Art of Hitting, Ernie Banks, Ellie Morgan, Abreu, Banks, Seager, Brash, Aaron Ashby on the plum. I can share the video when I'm done breaking tonight if you guys haven't seen it. Just shows you how shitty some people are. And that dude probably has big accounts with GTS or somebody else because he was breaking a whole case. That's like the 3rd or 4th case they broke in National Treasures football. We got Judge, Jose Abreu, Ashby, Alvarez, Wagner, Goldschmidt, De La Cruz, Wong. We have Johan Adon. On the gray going to the Nationals, and John. Carlos Correa, Galaxy of the Stars, Shane Bays, Scherzer, Crawford, Bieber, Cabrera, Beer, Brock, Modern Strokes, Soto, and Cal Raleigh. Yeah. Sure, everyone makes mistakes on $3,000 cards. It's ridiculous. The only way to stop that stuff, though, is like whoever the distributors are just have to have faith that everybody else will pick up that breaker slack and just cut them off. Cody Bellinger, Erskine, Shuttles, Kraus, Lopez, Gregory Grover Alexander. Now, if he actually would have thrown it in the trash and didn't like put it on the side of the table and then pretend he got it out of the trash, then by all means, I'd be like, all right, whatever. He made a mistake. He really didn't see it. He threw it away. But that's not what happened. We got Maestros, Robbie Ray, Bowman, Sandberg, Kershaw, Larson, Cruz, Santillan, Alejo Lopez for the Cincinnati Reds. 42 out of 99. Going to the Reds, and the Reds belong to Eric Sandquist. So the Reds are staying hot in the Diamond Kings. Can't get any hits, but, you know, I guess they get hits here. We got Fernando Tatis Jr., Tyler Gilbert, Miguel Cabrera, Acuna Jr., Ruth, Kowar, Otto, Yelich, Adolis Garcia on the Aficionado Series, Merrifield, Mantle, Burns, Franco, Zerpa, Trish Beaker, Mike Trout on the Artist Palette, and Dykeman. I mean, that's the logic, right? Like, I mean, Fanatics wants to make the backyard breakers like the face of breaking for Fanatics, from what I heard, which is wild to me. Like, those dudes literally didn't send out a card on a giveaway. Like, just because they couldn't. We got Semien, Hendricks, Swell, Gray, Artist Proofs, Lars Nootbaar going to the Cardinals, 43 out of 49. Going to Terry Shoop. The worst part is those kids are, like, from what I heard, trust fund babies, so it's not even like they need the money from Trevor Lawrence. Joe Jackson, Vladimir Guerrero Jr., Aficionado, Mazika, Mullins, Thomas, Story, Luke Williams, Gonzalez, Betts, Artist Palette, Bobichette, Zapucki, Ryan, Lewis, Collins, Friedel, Detmers. We're going to have Bat Kings, 24 out of 25 for the Montreal Expos, which is going to the Washington Nationals, since that's where they moved from. Gary Carter. Gotta go get more 180s. Be right back. Figured might as well bring over the ones I'm going to need for tribute too, since every card in there is like 180. At least every patch in there is like 180. Nice Bat Kings Gary Carter. Chris Bryant Gallery of the Stars, Jacob Berger. Brandon Lowe, Ramirez, Greenberg, McCormick, McGill, Pee Wee Reese, Mickey Mantle, and Strider for the Atlanta Braves. That was box number 5. Renee, you still in here? What soccer do you want to see, I guess? Like, what soccer is hot right now? Cedric Mullins, Frank Thomas, Trevor Story, Curtis Terry, Yepez. We got a Vladimir Guerrero Jr. memorabilia. Going to John Williams on the Art Nouveau. For the Vlad Guerrero on the napkin or diaper patch, whatever you want to call it. We have the Aficionado, Mookie Betts, Lowe, Ryan Lewis, Collins, Luke Murphy, Josiah Gray, Jackie Robinson, Artist Palette. Jackson for the Dodgers, Lowe, Ramirez, Greenberg, Reed Detmers. Gonzalez. We got Rami Gonzalez on the gray border. Got Jackie Robinson, Joe Ryan, Bellinger, Erskine, Suttles, McGill, Friedel. Thomas Zapucki, 97 out of 99. Going to the New York Mets. It's like you got a piece of jersey and a piece of, I don't know, that sock or pant. Going to Trey Burton. Back for the Tim Anderson, we have Maestro and Connor Siebold. Jose Abreu, Ernie Banks, Alston, Wander Franco, Serpa. Going to have Andre Jackson on the gray for the Dodgers and Steve Sammiego. Alvarez on the Jose Alvarez. Jordan Alvarez on the Maestro. Mike Bowman, Jordan Alvarez, Wagner, Goldschmidt, Nair, Sheets, Machado, Grover, Alexander on the Artist Palette. That's going to go to the Athletics. That's who actually played for. Lars Newbar, Crawford, Devers, Grover, Alexander, Seth Beer. We got a Wander Franco, 7 out of 99, going to the race. And John Cullison. That is a nice Wander Franco artist proof. Hoffman, Juan Rodriguez, Kevin Smith, Semien, Hendricks, Swell, Vito Brujan, Cabrera, Cole. Modern Strokes, Aaron Judge, and Jarren Duran. I was surprised that the race stayed open. Normally in anything that has Franco, like somebody gets them right away. Oh, did you have to sign in? We got Sandberg, Kershaw, Larson, Lopez, McCormick, Perez, Olson, Mazika, Cabrera, Acuna Jr., Ruth, Santellian, Kraus, Ott, Betts, Sapucki, Whit Merrifield, Mantle, Burns, Otto, Cruz, Robier, Cattell Marte on the aficionado, Acevedo, Seager, Ken Griffey Jr., Musial, Jackson Kowar, Yadier Molina on the plum. If you guys haven't done it already, subscribe to the channel. I was going to say it helps. We need to get to 1,000 subscribers. That's going to have a giveaway involved, but it's hard to push 1,000 subscribers when I don't even have 100 yet. We got Hornsby, Otani, and Strider. Oh, that's always lovely. I can't even knock YouTube right now because at least YouTube lets me connect with Streamlabs because Facebook doesn't want me to. I tried to tell y'all Facebook is all jacked up. I think some of you thought I was bullshitting. They pushed an update like a week and a half ago, and it's been jacked up ever since. And their shift to the metaverse, or whatever that's going to be. Getting into the second half of the case now. Hendricks, Swell, Crawford, Yepez, Brujan. I have a gray Alex Rodriguez for the Rangers. And if he didn't take steroids, he probably would have went down as one of the best, if not the best shortstop ever. Aficionado, Albies, Vlade, Thomas, Story, Semien, Gray, Kerry Turtis. Oh, we got an RPA O'Neal Cruz for the Pittsburgh Pirates. Going to Brian Pacheco. Oh, the O'Neal Cruz autograph. So you can get yourself some away jersey and some home jersey. Artist Palette, Max Scherzer for the Mets. Lopez for the Reds. Lewis, Collins, Mullins, Luke Williams, Gonzalez, Ty Cobb. The Art of Hitting, Honus Wagner. Frias, Jose Ramirez, Greenberg, Nolan Ryan, Reed Detmers. We got a Christian Yelich, 24 out of 25 on the olive border. Going to the Brewers. Brewers belong to Joe Schuler. Trevor Hoffman, Tris Speaker on the Maestros, and A.J. Alexi. Ken Griffey Jr., Musial, Merrifield, Kowar, Otto, Mel Ott, Maestros, Yadier Molina, Jaron Duran, Banks, Seager, Alston, Wander Franco, Zerpa, Luis Robert, Harmon Killebrew on the artist palette, Andre Jackson, Koufax, Blackman, Hubble, Seth Beer, Brian De La Cruz. We got Juan Yepez, 6 out of 25. Going to the St. Louis Cardinals. Cardinals belong to Terry Shoop. On the Yepez, 6 out of 25. Not going to lie, some pretty sick patches in there. Maestro, Sandy Koufax, Gill, Devers, Alexander, Donaldson, Cabrera. And we got an all-black Jose Altuve going to the Astros. And the Astros go to Steven Sammiego. This is another one of the case hits. On the Jose Altuve, all black. Got Alex Bregman, Mike Trout on the Modern Strokes, and Adon. Erskine, Suttles, Lowe, McGill, Friegel, Cole, Gallery of the Stars, Luis Robert, Manning, Kershaw, Larson, Bellinger, McCormick, Mickey Mantle on the plum, going to the Yankees. Yankees belong to Steve Sammiego. Jackie Robinson, Modern Strokes, Brian Reynolds, Duvall, Acuna Jr., Ruth Sandberg, Krause, Otto, Juan Soto on the gray border, going to John. Aficionado, Ichiro, Kevin Smith, Mickey Mantle, Bruns, Cabrera, Cruz, Centellion, Salvador Perez, Wander Franco Elegance, and Castro. To wrap us up in box number 7. My bad. The black card is called the Blackout. Not all black. I think last year they had whiteout cards. This year they went with blackout cards. We'll see if I got the patch and autograph at the bottom there or not. Curious to see the tribute case after this, and we beat that out of 50 Shohei Ohtani stadium autograph. We got Abreu, Banks, Seager, Cabrera, Beer, Jimmy Fox, Maestros, George Brett, Jake McCarthy, Alvarez, Wagner, Goldschmidt, Brujan, Mookie Betts on the plum, going to Steve Sammiego. Juan Soto. We have Jose Altuve for the Astros. Hazley, Scherzer, Crawford, Bieber, Curtis Terry, Yepez. Got Matt Manning for the Tigers. Rookie card on the gray border. One of the Tigers and Eric Greco. We have Aficionado, Castellanos, Adon, Tatis Jr., Guerrero Jr., Lindor, Gonzalez, Gray, Cochran, Corbin Burns, and Colton Welker. Anybody want to see anything in particular in the mixer tomorrow? Like any particular product you want to see? I got Bowman's Best, Spectra, 5-star from last year, Bellinger, Erskine, Lowe, Otto, Cruz, Bryant, Maestros, Miguel Cabrera, Ashby, Sandberg, Kershaw, Larson, Zerpa, Kowar. Got Chase McCormick for the Houston Astros. On the gray border. Aficionado TA7. Tim Anderson, Shane Bays. Whit Merrifield, Mantle, Burns, Brush, Near, Bench. Nolan Arenado, Gallery of the Stars, Adams, Alston, Ken Griffey Jr., Musial, De La Cruz, Wong, Mancini. We got Stan Musial, Elegance, and Brandon Marsh. Yeah, I was going to say, I should have a case or two of Gypsy Queen coming. Definitely a case at least. Maybe, probably 2 cases at least. Going to try to get a third or a fourth. But yeah, I don't even have Gypsy Queen from last year anymore. That comes out, what, next week? It'll come out later this week. Got Cedric Mullins, Frank Thomas, Trevor Story, Miguel, Xander Bogaerts, 52 out of 99. To the Red Sox. Red Sox belong to Brett. So a nice little hit for Brett. And they couldn't get his Dodgers. We got Molina, Gallery of the Stars, Soto, Siri, Nolan Ryan, Lewis, Collins, McCormick, Lopez, Randy Johnson, Modern Strokes, Merrifield, Dykeman, Miguel Cabrera, Acuna Jr., Babe Ruth, Sheets, Franco. Got Colton Welker on the RPA for the Rockies, 23 out of 25. I wonder if they'll print the cards in Mexico like they did last year, too. Man, we've had a lot of nice numbered RPAs this time around. Another out of 25. 23 out of 25 going to the Rockies and Joseph Semple. To bring India up. Artist Palette, Cedric Mullins, Drew Ellis, Suttles, Ramirez, Greenberg, Centellion, Krause. And we have a Portraits Bobby Witt Jr. on the memorabilia going to the Royals. Nice Bobby Witt. Going to John Williams as well, who grabbed the Blue Jays and Royals. A nice Bobby Witt Jr. memorabilia. Mel Ott, the Art of Hitting, and Jake Cousins. That Mel Ott actually goes to the Giants as he played for the New York Giants, not for the New York Mets or Yankees. Into box number 9. 1 second. Let me... I don't know what pack it's in. All the packs are pretty thin. I think that might have memorabilia. Maybe that one? I don't know. That's a tough one. We don't have any thickies in here. Suttles, Lowe, Ramirez, Terry, Yepez. Vidal Brujan for the Rays. I still can't believe some dude disputed like $650 at Chargers from a couple months ago. That should be a fun with PayPal. I had to put in all that claim information. It was Starlin Marte, Elegance, Kevin Smith, Larson, Bellinger, Erskine, Gonzalez, Gray. We have DK signatures, Contreras for the Pirates, and that's a 19 out of 50. Going to the Pirates. And Brian Pacheco. So nice hit on the Contreras. I'm just going to put him over here in the hit pile because actually I'll put him up here instead of Raleigh. Front row. Can't really see the landscape cards in the back row there. We have Koufax, Mueller, Babe Ruth, Sandberg, Kershaw, Detmers, Williams, Hoffman, Mike Trout, Modern Strokes, Duran, Burns, Cabrera, Acuna Jr., McGill, Friedel, Cole, Ozzie Albies on the aficionado, and Andre Jackson. We have Bieber, Alvarez, Wagner, Kowar, Otto, Mel Ott, Luis Robert, Contreras, Lindor, Scherzer, Crawford, Zerpa, Nolan Arenado for the Cardinals, 29 out of 99. This is the second artist proof out of 99. We have Arenado. We had him in the other case, as in we pulled him in the other case, not this case. Going to the Cardinals, having themselves a nice little break, rewarding Terry Shoop for closing it up. Of Luis Robert, Modern Strokes, Reynolds, Sapucki, Rodriguez, Tatis Jr., Guerrero Jr., Sheets, Wander Franco, Hornsby, Aficionado Ichiro, Strider, Greenberg, Ryan, Lewis, Brujan, Cabrera, Ty Cobb, Freddie Freeman Gallery of the Stars, and Duvall. Into the last 4 packs here. Yeah, the Buccos had pretty decent hits in this one. I will say their list and tribute is rough. But Musial, Merrifield, Mantle, McCormick, Lopez, Robinson, Artist Palette, Scherzer, Myers, Seager, Alston, Griffey Jr., Hans Kraus. We have Jacob deGrom for the New York Mets. On the plum. Salvador Perez, Artists of Hitting, Honus Wagner, Ryan, Paul Goldschmidt, Abreu, Banks, Cruz, Santillan, Ryan Velade on the green border, or in the gray border. I have Tris Speaker, Maestros, Mazika, Votto, Bogarts, Charlie Keller, Brash, Near. I have Seth Beer on the memorabilia for the Arizona Diamondbacks. That's going to Terry Shoop. Elegance, Wander Franco, and Vierling. I wonder if they put like guys like Bobby Witt Jr.'s rookie card in Gypsy Queen. They did that last year with Jonathan India. Like India's first actual rookie was in Gypsy Queen. I mean, nobody says it's his first rookie card, but there's a rookie card of India in there. Mike Trout, Sisler, Buxton, Luke Williams, Romney, George Sisler for the St. Louis Cardinals. Corey Seager, Riley Adams, Altuve, Harnett, Harper, Lopez, Miguel, Marte, John India on the Elegance. Brandon Marsh, Freddie Freeman, Roush, Baez, Krause, McCormick, Doby, Maestros, Marcus Semien, Hesley, Jazz Chisholm Jr., Stanky, Murray, O'Neill, Centellion, Castellanos, Ryan Sandberg, Artist Palette, and Tyler Gilbert. Grover Alexander, Josh Donaldson, Koufax, Sheets, Wander Franco, Otani, Lou Gehrig, Art of Hitting, Ellie Murray, Swell, Crawford, Devers, Near. Then we're going to have an 84 out of 99 Maestros on the Rod Carew for the Minnesota Twins. Going to Terry Shoop on the Twins. Pie Trayer, Carew, Maestros, Frias, Story, Semien, Hendricks, Wong, Brash, Bregman, Salvador Perez, Aficionado, Alexi, Rodriguez, Ripken, Gwynn, Gray, Terry, Brock, Wander Franco, Gallery of the Stars, and Shane Bass. Satchel Paige, Kirby Puckett, Cabrian Hayes. Got Glenn Otto, Reese Nair on the plum. Going to the Padres. Got Lou Gehrig, Cody Bellinger, Gallery of the Stars, Adon, Blackman, Hubble, Bichette, Zerpa, Kowar, Aaron Nola for the Phillies on the gray border. Jose Abreu, Vlade, Stroman, Cronin, Arenado, Friedel, Detmers. We got Kyle Muller on the RPA going to the Atlanta Braves. And Robert Sellers. RPA back here for Morgan. Aficionado Cruz, Berger, Collins, Mullins, Thomas, Beer, De La Cruz. Portrait Materials, Miggy. Going to the Detroit Lions, 2 pieces of his bat. Or possibly bats if it's not the same bat. And gotta go grab more 100s. I'll have to put another order in for top loaders. More 100s, 180s, and 55s. Hopefully when I open his store, he actually gives me a discount. Nice Miggy right there. Josh Donaldson, Artist Palette, and Cal Raleigh. Got 2 more boxes left. Getting into box number 11 here. Oh, my bad. The Tigers. Got football on my mind. I'm trying to every waking minute. I'm trying to figure out how to fill out football breaks. Detroit Tigers. Miguel Cabrera. Going to Eric Greco. My case of National Treasure should finally be here tomorrow, but I also have a case of Prism, a case of Optic, case of what's the other one that comes out? Select. All those come in, plus probably the H2 boxes. Gotta figure out how to fill out the breaks, man. I already have a lot of product here, and that product's only more expensive than what the other product is that's coming out, or that's already here. It might. Maybe we got some sleeper Detroit Lions fans. Have Javier Baez, Altuve, Harnett, Wander Franco, Zerpa, Charlie Blackman, the Rockies. Elegance Mickey Mantle, Kevin Smith, Eddie Murray, Freeman, Roush, Nair, Sheets. We're going to have an RPA of Contreras going to the Pirates. And Brian Pacheco. I thought for sure the random was going to fill for football. Maestro, Muller, Hayes, Chisholm, Stanky, Wong, Brash, Hoffman. Modern Strokes, Tatis Jr., Duran, Koufax, Blackman, Hubble, Bruhan, Cabrera, Jackie Robinson, Artist Palette, Trout, and Jake Myers. I mean, I have a cool idea to try to fill the National Treasures box, but we'll see how that goes. Frank Thomas, Story, Semien, Gonzalez, Williams, Ott, Correa, Contreras, Lewis, Collins, Mullins, Reed Detmers, Mickey Mantle, and that's going to be numbered 28 out of 99 going to the New York Yankees. These belong to Steve Samiego, Luis Robert, Juan Soto, Modern Strokes, Sapucky, Ramirez, Greenberg, Ryan, McGill, Friedel, Hornsby, Aficionado, Jim Fox, which is going to the Athletics. That's who he played for against Philadelphia. We got Strider, Harper, Stroman, Cronin, Kowar, Otto, Cobb, Chris Bryant, and Duvall. Bichette, Page, Puckett, Beer, De La Cruz, Cole, Adolis Garcia, Jackson, Devers, Alexander, Donaldson, Yepez, Eddie Stanky on the plum. Salvador Perez, Ernie Banks, Ryan, Hendricks, Swell, Crawford, Josiah Gray, Curtis Terry, Andre Jackson for the Dodgers. Jose Abreu, Mazika, Erskine, Suttles, Lowe, McCormick, Otto. Portrait Materials. This is going to be a 6 out of 25 to the Minnesota Twins. Miguel Sano. Terry Shoop. Getting super rewarded for closing now. We got Albert Pujols and Elegance and Matt Bierling for the Phillies. Into the last box here. Just open them. I can't tell which one is what. And after this, we finish getting this box. Give me about 15 minutes or so and we'll run the tribute. I know it's getting late. I just got to get the list updated and the table cleared off and we'll run tribute. Ken Griffey Jr., Musial, Merrifield, De La Cruz, Wong. And I have signatures, Brian De La Cruz going to the Marlins. And Robert Sellers. Nice hit for Robert. Aficionado, Al Kaline, Berger, Banks, Seager, Alston, Cabrera, Beer, Marte, Elegance, Crawford, Marsh, Wagner, Goldschmidt, Abreu, Yepez, Brujan, Doby, Maestro, Shohei Ohtani, Hesley, Crawford, Bieber, Alvarez, Gray, Terry, Castellanos. We're going to have Trey Turner and Tyler Gilbert. Buxton, Rodriguez, Ripken, Krause, McCormick, Bregman, Vladimir Guerrero, Tatis Jr. Vladimir Guerrero Jr. Jesus. AJ Alexi, Arenado, Trout, Sisler, Cruz, Italian. Bat Kings, Jordan Alvarez going to Steve Samiego. The last memorabilia. Nice Jordan. We have Artist Palette, Bo Bichette. Cal Raleigh, Acuna Jr., Babe Ruth, Sandberg, Sheets, Wander Franco, Brock, Gallery of the Stars, Bays, Mantle, Burns, Cabrera, Brash, Near, Freddie Freeman on the gray border. Going to the Braves. Modern Strokes, Acuna Jr. and Adams. On the recap, I'm not going to go over the gray borders and the plum. If anybody has a question about them that's watching this break over or came in late, I'll let you know if you got a hit out of the plum or the gray. But there is 36 cards that I have to go over, so I'm just going to skip that for the sake of time since we got started late. That way we can get into tribute. I'm sure no one minds. It's watching. If you really need to know, just let me know and I'll let you know if you got a gray or plum out of it. We have Vladimir Guerrero Jr., Lindor, Scherzer, Ramirez. We got Yadier Molina on the plum. Have Lou Gehrig, Christian Yelich, Adon, Keller, Rodriguez, Tatis Jr., Detmers, Williams, Ketel Marte on the gray border. And we'll have to do the same thing. YouTube and Twitch will have to be the route we go again for this. We got Lindor, Modern Strokes, Vlade, Papa Bell, Votto, Bogarts, McGill, Friedel, Otani. I have Hornsby, Morgan, Gwynn, Arozarena, Maris, Lopez, George, Sisler. 2 out of 99 going to St. Louis Cardinals. Terry Shoop. You have Trainer, Maestros, Bieber, and Frias. Put these out of the way. Over the numbered hits first and the memorabilia, then we'll go over the autographs last. Alright, so just the numbered hits to start. We got 41 out of 49, Seth Beer. 7 out of 99, Wander Franco. Lars Nootbaar, 43 out of 49, Artist Proof. 23 out of 49, Marcus Stroman. Christian Yelich on the olive border, 24 out of 25. Xander Bogaerts, 52 out of 99. Nolan Arenado on the Artist Proof, 29 out of 99. 84 out of 99, Rod Carew Maestros for the Twins. Ellie Morgan for the Guardians, 78 out of 99. 28 out of 99, Elegance on the Mickey Mantle and Sisler on the Artist Proof, 2 out of 99. Let's get into the memorabilia here. I think this is all the memorabilia. 3, yep. We're going to have Edward Cabrera, 7 out of 25 for the Marlins. Gary Carter, 24 out of 25, Bat Kings. Vladimir Guerrero Jr. on the Art Nouveau. Jersey Kings for the TA7. I have Jose Ramirez on the memorabilia. 6 out of 25, Juan Yepez. Art Nouveau for Jonathan India and the Reds. Bobby Witt on the portrait materials. Seth Beer on the base memorabilia. Portrait materials, Miggy Cabrera for the Detroit Lions. Then we're going to have 6 out of 25. I know he's for the Tigers. It was a joke because I said it earlier. We got Miguel Cabrera, 6 out of 25. Portrait Materials, and the Bat Kings, Yordan Alvarez on the base Bat Kings. Now let's get into the autographs. We're going to have Cal Raleigh, RPA Contreras for the Pirates, Brian De La Cruz on the autograph for the Marlins. Another Contreras, 19 out of 50 on the autograph. Artistic Endeavors, Christian Pache for the Braves. Zapucki, 97 out of 99 for the Mets. I have Colton Welker, which is going to be 23 out of 25 for the Rockies in Semple. I have Kyle Muller on the RPA for the Braves. Lopez, RPA for the Reds. O'Neal Cruz for the Pirates on the RPA. Brandon Marsh, autograph. I have Kevin Smith, 17 out of 25. We have a Blackout Altuve for the Houston Astros and Steve Samaniego. And the big hit, the downtown Vladimir Guerrero Jr. going to the Blue Jays and John Williams. I was going to say, so those are the hits of the break. That's the recap right there. I appreciate you guys getting the break. Hopefully you hit. If you didn't, hope you have better luck next time. Or maybe you have some luck with these. Giving away 2 memorabilia and an RPA from last year's Diamond King, since it is break 300. Made it to 300. Pretty big pinnacle in the group, man. I really thought probably 2 months in that we were going to have to fold up shop because we weren't really going anywhere. I appreciate each and every one of you. Just want to do something to give back to at least the guys that got into break 300. I said maybe now when other people see that there's a centennial milestone like break 400 when we get there, that there might be a giveaway based on what's in the product. I know that Diamond Kings isn't huge. That isn't the reason I did it. It was just kind of Diamond Kings came up when it came up. But we'll run these off here in a random one in 3 different randoms right now. And then, like I said, we'll get into tribute. So give me a second to get over here and run these 3 randoms real quick. We'll see who gets them. So I got to bring the mic over here so you guys can hear me. Good luck to everybody that's in the random. And just have to give me a second to get it set up. Hopefully that scene isn't jacked up because I had to redo everything again. I mean, if it is, it is. It is what it is. And then I'll get a quick cleanup and we'll run tribute. I have the list and everything set up. But we'll run the tribute in a separate video. I'll reload it up. But let's get rolling here. Give me 1 second. I appreciate you guys' patience. Should have had this set up before, I guess. Would have been ideal. New giveaway, and the first one up is going to be a patch of Alex Young. And that's everybody from the break in order based on their team's alphabetical order from the team nickname. Get a dice roll of 6 or higher. We got a 7. Good luck to everybody. Get through the rounds right here. And we have Terry Shoop getting the Andy Young. So congratulations to Terry. Next up, we'll do the Jose Berrios, which is for the Minnesota Twins from last year. Obviously got traded to the Blue Jays. As part of that trade, it involved Austin Martin and a few others. And yes, I type like, that was actually slow. I normally type extremely fast. Copy and paste all 30 of you in there. Good luck to everybody. Dice roll of 6 or higher. Got a 9. Good luck to everyone. We have Trey at the first right there. And that one round, we got Joseph here the round before. And it's going to Robbie Coleman. So congratulations, Robbie, on the Jose Berrios. Now let's do the Dane Dunning RPA for the Rangers last year. And load all 30 of you guys in there again. Good luck to everybody. Got a 9. Going to the final round, we got Renee. Let's see what ends up being. John Cullison with the RPA of Dane Dunning. So congratulations to John, Terry, and Robbie. Appreciate you guys getting the break. For those that hit, congratulations. For those that didn't, better luck next time. We'll run the tribute here in a second. Let me clean everything up. I'll be live hopefully by 1:15 a.m. Eastern Standard Time. I'll see you all there. Appreciate you